It's cold to my apartment right now, so I am all cuzzied up. Plus, I have to go get my doggies from the groomers in a minute. But let's talk about your signature scent, your signature look, your colors. What is your go-to outfit? What is that dainty jewelry aesthetic that you go for? Personally, me, I just switched up to having like really curly hair. I don't think I've ever had really curly hair before, besides my natural hair, but like actually long hair. And I have on these baggy jeans right now. Lately, I've just been dressing really comfortable. You need to find out, you don't have to get a color analysis to really find out what colors look good on you. You know what colors that look good on you. I love wearing like different tones of the same color, so like a monochrome outfit, I guess is what it's called. Unless I think a monochrome is just the same shade of colors, or is it the same or different tone of the same colors, different shade of the same colors? It's one of them, honey. But either way, you know how good you look when you post certain photos, when you put photos in a group chat and you're like, okay, what selfie, what angle? But when it comes to your scent, like the perfume that smells best on you, the perfume that gives you the most compliments, and those perfume oils, those body lotions, pay attention to the notes that are in the perfumes. Pay attention to the ingredients, because if you layer and combine like certain notes of the same body lotion and body mist or perfume or whatever, your scent will last longer. It will smell good all day. You're gonna be smelling like a snack, whatever the case may be. I know when it comes to clothes, fashion is a bit complicated because there's so many different styles. So lately I've been liking to like wear more jewelry. So with these rings that I have on right now, and I always wear this bracelet, and I have this necklace that says Libra. I purchased this from Anthropologie. I love it. But I always have some type of jewelry on because it makes me feel feminine. It makes me feel very, you know, cutesy or whatever. So just knowing what colors of jewelry or what style of jewelry you like to wear, whether it be colorful pattern, zebra pattern, whatever it is, or something that's just very calm and muted. Find out your signature look overall and just rock that, especially when it comes to your hair too. I feel like when your hair is not done, girl, your outfit is not put together, or man, your outfit is not put together. If you don't have a nice fade, haircut, jerry curl, man bun for women, if you don't have your bob put together, your ponytail sleek back, your braids, curls, whatever it is, if your hair ain't put together, you ain't put together. Okay, so let's talk about body serums and body retinol. First of all, retinol, you can also use it on your face as skincare, but it won't be the same retinol that you apply that's on your face to your body because they have different percentages and different strengths. Now, retinol is important because it is a skincare ingredient that helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. It also helps by stimulating the collagen production, and overall, it improves your skin texture. Now, a lot of people use retinol to even out your skin tone by reducing hyperpigmentation. It unclogs your pores, and it just really helps combats the acne, and it minimizes like your pore size because it shrinks the appearance of enlarged pores. Now, as far as like other body serums, there are so many out there. There are a lot of hydrating body serums, and it helps rejuvenate your skin. And once again, it helps with any wrinkle concerns, dark spots, dullness. I use Peach and Lily, Osea, and there's a bunch of serums that you can find at Ulta and Sephora. I would say go to Ulta because Ulta is a little bit more affordable. During this time of year in the winter, when the winter will literally crack your skin, get into these body serums. Apply your skincare to your neck and hands. A lot of people neglect their neck. And I'm going to post a picture of this woman. She would always put sunscreen on her face, but she never did it to her neck, and her neck looked drastically different from her face. You don't want to have a beautiful face, a beautiful complexion, and then have a really dark neck or red neck. Make sure you are exfoliating and putting your serums on your neck as well, front and back. I always do this. I'm pretty sure you have seen me do this in my skincare routines 1,000 times. Massaging the products into my skin, going in an upward and circular motion. Make sure you do that. Also apply serums to your hands to make sure they stay moisturized, especially in the winter. Nobody wants to be walking around with cracking, lacking hands and ashy knuckles. Please, there are so many serums out there dedicated for dry, cracked skin. I know Way has some are Fridays, probably Bath and Body Works. Go to Sephora, go to Ulta. There are dedicated hand creams and hand serums. So Keep your hands looking nice. Keep that neck looking nice. And then while we're at it, let's talk about using cold water and lukewarm water to wash your face and hands. You don't need to be using hot water. You are literally going to dry out your skin and ruin your moisture barrier. Please learn this from me, because when I was in college for the 4 years straight, I was always using hot water. I didn't start using lukewarm water until 2020. So change that hot water to cold and lukewarm water, and then you will see a difference in the texture and hydration of your skin. How cute is this? I have my matcha in here. I did not make it. I bought it and then I poured it in here. And then this cute straw with a green butterfly. Like, how cute! Lo-fi music, instrumentals, sermons, elevator music, meridian beats, meditation beats, hertz, jazz music, any type of like calm messages or just a really solid and chill vibe. You want to put that on first thing in the morning while you're getting ready. I used to get ready to like Megan Thee Stallion. I still get ready listening to her music, but only like when I'm going out or getting dressed for a certain occasion. But there's a certain playlist that you need to listen to for a different kind of vibe, like every single time. Getting up early in the morning, I want those good morning chill vibes, like giving me, you know, a peppy feel or making me feel like inspirational. So I'm definitely gonna always choose like lo-fi music, and they have so many different occasions on YouTube. They are really long, so you can take your time getting ready to them. For a minute, like for 2 weeks straight, I was listening to sermons early in the morning, which are really great if you are religious and spiritual. Just listening to the word and getting your time in. If you don't have time to do a devotional journal early in the morning, which sometimes some of us don't, listening to a sermon while you're getting ready and just being in that spirit of like uplifting yourself, because, you know, God is always with you. The Lord is here, like present, and he will never forsake you. And any type of message that pastor or preacher is, you know, saying at the time. Fight me on this if you want to, but reducing dairy and gluten. And let me tell you why. Actually, I'm not even gonna go into an entire rant about this. Do your own damn research, because I've talked about it plenty of times in previous videos, but it is just better for your pores. It's better for your overall health, because 70%, because at least 70% of Americans are lactose intolerant. We all know what dairy and gluten does to the system. So just cleansing your palate of getting rid of it, or just reducing it, you know, take it a day at a time. Don't just completely wipe it away and start that way. Just please, y'all, just do your own research and look into like what you're eating, because what you're putting inside of your body also affects how the outside of your body looks and feel and smells and tastes. Now, there is just something, a little bit something about investing in good pajamas. You need at least 2 pair of satin pajama sets. I don't care what anybody says, like satin pajamas just feel so good on your skin, especially after you moisturize, you lay in bed, whether it's long sleeve or short sleeve. I have both. You can find them at Nordstrom Rack. You can find them at Target. I love Target's pajamas, but I just also hate the fact that there's only a certain amount of sets of pajamas that they have. And so like I've been seeing so many other YouTubers have the same pajamas that I do. So I started to switch it up and go to Nordstrom Rack. I've also ordered some online from Amazon and then picked some up from Marshalls and TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is your girl for anything self-care. Investing in good pajamas and a good robe, honey, walking around your house and just feeling so comfortable and dressed and luxe, going to bed wearing your favorite like nighttime perfume or your favorite nighttime serum, whatever it is luxury. It is the smallest things that make you feel like that girl before going to bed. We all need a good nighttime hygiene routine. We all do. And so investing in good pajamas, I'm not saying go spend $100 on something, but the most I've ever spent on pajamas was probably like $50. That's the most. But other than that, you can go to the stores that I mentioned before to find you some good pajamas. Cleanse your social media, baby. Okay, somebody said that TikTok was like banned for a day. it needs to be banned longer. I don't really care for social media, but I'm just saying there are good things on social media. There are also bad things on social media, and social media is fake. At the end of the day, you just see a whole bunch of highlights of different people's lives and their reels and little funny comic videos about whatever. I do like the fact that there are some comedians on there that do like skits, and those are really funny. But when it comes to like pop culture, gossip, other stuff, I feel like it is extremely toxic. And at the end of the day, it's really nobody else's business what you do every second of the day. Like every single meal that you eat. Okay. Every single time you're about to get in the shower, get in the car and drive. Okay. Cleanse your social media, go through your follow list and your followers, delete people that you no longer align with. If you don't want to see their like feed on your profile or on your For You page or whatever the other pages are called, you can mute them for a little bit or just unfollow them. Like, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. You can tailor your feed to travel content, beauty content, like more healthy alternatives rather than just like, I don't know, whatever the heck you're looking at. But you always want to be motivated and disciplined and just encouraged to do other great things that just go well with your life. We want to move slower and purposefully. This is a beauty habit that would change your life because you will start to notice so many things that you've never noticed before. Stop and observe and practice mindfulness. I can say this has successfully changed the way I think. It has changed the way I see other things and to also not overthink. When I am moving slowly, I don't make as many mistakes as I used to do, especially when it comes to preparing a meal. I don't forget something. I don't forget an ingredient. I don't forget to grab something. Taking your time when you're shopping, even if it's window shopping. Taking your time when you're journaling. Taking your time when you are praying and doing your skincare. Just taking your time and being in that moment. Moving purposefully just gives you that mentality of like, I got this. I don't need to rush. I can take my time and do everything that I need to do. And there's a lot more time for that to happen. Just making sure, life is good right now. I love living slowly, especially in the mornings. Getting up early in the mornings, like around 7. Sometimes, well, during the week I get up around like 5 because I take my dogs out, go to the gym or whatever. But just knowing that I have so much time to get ready, so much time to make my breakfast, to make my smoothie, having extra time to do whatever or to just chill or to sleep for like 15 minutes or whatever the case is, it just gives you time to breathe. And a lot of us don't breathe. We don't breathe and soak in the moment. I love going for walks and just taking my dogs out and not listening to any music. I could pay attention to the birds or the fox or the rabbits that are running around. I could pay attention to the different types of cars that are driving around me. It's just something about nature and just hearing all of the natural noises that helps you be like, okay, I'm a human. I'm a small human. And, this is life. This is every day. And it's going to get better. Once a quarter or once a month, choose one thing to focus on, whether it be your gut health, your water intake, your fitness, your hair, your overall look. You just want to take your time to focus on one thing. You can take 2 to 3 months focusing on your gut health, drinking kombucha, eating your kimchi, eating the nutrients and taking all of the supplements that you need to have a great health. All of your prebiotics and your probiotics. If you want to take time to just focus on your water intake and making sure day by day that you have a certain water bottle that you're drinking out of that is going to help you consume the amount that you want. If it's on fitness and you're having like daily goals of like, okay, I'm going to do quads 3 days out of the week, arms 3 days out of the week, body or upper back 2 times out of the week, and cardio 4 times a week, whatever it is, make a plan and go search for inspiration on Pinterest or content creators on YouTube that already have the routine that you want. Focus on doing something once a month so that you can get better at just becoming your overall better self and then changing your life. Like, this is the biggest beauty habit. Instead of overwhelming yourself and thinking that you have to do all of this at once, no, just do it once a month and it would be so much easier. If you are an extremely busy woman, student, stay-at-home mom, I suggest to do a self-care ritual 1 time a week. Just, if not 1 time a week, commit to having a self-care ritual once a week. I would say 4 times a week. That is what I try to do for myself. Sorry, my dog is over here, so if you hear like, this is him. If you hear noises in the background, it's him playing. All right, sit down. A lot of people like to hustle and bustle these days and don't have a lot of time for themselves, but you need to make time for yourself. You need to have, if not a Sunday to yourself, a Wednesday to yourself. Even if you can't like get a day off or you can't commit an entire day to your self-care ritual, 1 hour. 1 hour, whether that be a shower and skincare, a shower and go shopping, a hot girl walk and reading a book, going to Barnes and Noble, whatever it is to fit into that hour, just please do a self-care ritual 1 time a week. You will see a dramatic difference if you start doing it a lot more often. And you need to put yourself first because, like I said, we're busy and we give a lot of people our other time and energy, and it is very draining. So we don't want to just have our alone time be when we're sleeping. Go do your self-care, damn it. Practicing body posture. So like right now, I'm sitting down on the floor. I enjoy sitting on the floor sometimes, especially in the living room when my dogs are on the couch. I now have a bigger couch. So if you have not checked out my most recent vlogs, please go check them out. You see like my cloud teddy bear couch, and I purchased it from Amazon. I like to sit on the floor sometimes, and right now I don't have the best posture. Rolling your shoulders back, sitting up straight, chin, straight up instead of like always like hunched over. Even when you're standing up and you can find or you catch yourself just like, oh damn, like I'm just like slumping like this, because it's so normal that we don't notice that we're doing it. Like you could literally be standing up just like hunched over like this, and it's bad. That's why you see, well, never mind, I'm not even gonna say that. But anyway, just practice good posture when you're sitting at a coffee shop, sitting in class, standing in an elevator, or sitting in your car, especially in your car. If you really have bad posture and your seats are not adjustable to like however, I don't know what's it called when it can like push your back in or push your upper back in just for like more comfort. If your car can't do that, I would suggest putting a pillow behind your back. Set boundaries. This is simple, but it's not so simple to other people. Set boundaries physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Girl, all of the above, because at the end of the day, this is a habit that everyone needs to impose in their life to change your life, to elevate yourself, to elevate your self-care, and to always be growing and learning from within. You need to set your boundaries, because setting boundaries is going to be difficult for you to start with, especially if this is something completely new to you. Implementing boundaries in your life by determining what area of your life is the weakest. Are you settling and engaging in activity because you feel like you're people pleasing? A lot of people pleasers lack boundaries, and that's just the truth. Setting boundaries also is important because it allows you to communicate your needs and wants to people, and they need to be respectful of that. You will quickly see who will disrespect your boundaries, disrespect what you allow and do not allow, and you just need to protect yourself, protect your energy. Setting boundaries will also help you manage stress, and believe it or not, you would definitely notice what is acceptable in your life and what you are willing to settle for and not settle for.